Hey there guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to make maps like AdizzPro. So first of all, you're going to first off come over here to Google and you're going to type in getpaint.net. Now, what you do is you're going to press this button here, get now free download. Now, you're going to do this here, downloadnow.pdn. And after you download that, just go through the little setup guide that it gives you, and you'll be good to go. So after you download it, next what you're going to do is you're going to go to paint.net. Now this is the map I've already got here. I'll try to find a way to put this map as a link in the description that you can download. So what you're going to do after you get your map is you press this file open button here, and after you do that, then you would just go to your downloads and it'd be right here where you download the map from me, basically. So this is the color here that he kind of uses in his videos. Now, I'm not going to be getting into how you get the map. You can get it off at Discord server too, but I already have the color filled in and everything because it don't come with the ocean, you know, of this specific color, because this color isn't on this color palette by default. So you have to figure out that color for yourself if you want to fill in the color yourself. So it will come like this here, and so after you start doing that, you can, like, we're going to teach like what you do, what he does. So you're going to have two layers down here. This here's the background layer, and this is the ocean layer. Now, I wouldn't really advise using the ocean layer much unless you want to do the ocean warfare, like how Adizz sometimes does. Like, for example, let's say there's a war between like, I don't know, maybe France and like the UK. We're gonna say there's a random war going on between them. So this here is like, we're gonna say, like, for example, you could use like whatever color, you can use whatever color you want, honestly, but I'm just gonna use like the color thing. So let's say like you're, you know, on layer 2 here, it would only color in the ocean. So pretty much yeah, it would just color in the ocean on layer 2. Now, on the background layer, which is where the countries, or is the most important layer for every war, here's how it will work. So you're going to, before you do anything at all on the map, you're going to make sure when you hover over this here, it says anti-aliased rear rendering, and that's how it comes by default. So every time you're going to have to disable that or go into your settings. It's like you would go, if you want it to be disabled, which you do want to when you use this map that Adizz uses, what you do is you go to Tools, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go down to around here, and it's right here. Options is going to be set to aliased rendering. I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. I'm just going to say aliased. So you're going to have it as aliased rendering. So that way now, it's going to have like a little X on up there, if you see closely. So basically now now that we've done that, now we can actually start coloring the countries. So you're going to want to select this red color right here for the attacker team. And then for the defending team, for the one that's defending against this red team, you're going to want to select a blue team, like that. And so after you do that, you fill it in, and make sure you set the tolerance to 1%. That's what I found to work the best. So now after you do that, you're going to do not use the paintbrush either, because it's going to do this all over the borders and stuff, and that's hard to fix. So what you should do is you should use the recolor tool instead. So I used to not know how this worked either, but here's how it actually works. It's very simple. So you got the little plus in the middle of the screen. That's where you hit. So for example, let's say we have France invading across Alsace-Lorraine into Germany here, for example. You're going to make sure your little plus, the middle of your plus, is in the other color, so that way it'll like do like this here, and it won't affect any borders or anything either. It's like no borders or nothing will get hit by this color. Now, it will only affect the borders if, you know, like, if you specifically target the black part of the map here where the borders are at. So if you do accidentally make some mistakes, which should be obvious, you just press this button on here to undo it. That's pretty much what you would do. But if another shortcut's Control-Z. So Control-C will do that. So the keys that you're going, so let's just simulate a war here. So let's say that you've you know, like, let's say just France absolutely destroyed Germany in the war, like this here. Well, what you would do is now you can draw up the peace treaty. Now, I'm not going to try to make this peace treaty any good because this is just a scenario video. So then you're going to select. So on this map, the brush size that you want is brush size 2, and then you want this black color right here. So after you do that, you're going to, like, let's say that France just gets all of this right here. So now that I've drawn that, now we can just like we use our eraser tool here and erase this part of the border. And be careful, you gotta be careful with this one here so you don't accidentally erase like any of that stuff there that you don't need to be erased. So you would erase the border, and if you're making an Empire video, you'll just color it in here, and then color in these two little, and then fill in these little dots there. So after you fill the little dots in, then pretty much you have made a war scenario. So then you can make the country here white now, and make this part of the country white too. And that was very easy. So now we have our improved world map. Now let's say you want to delete, you're going to remove all this progress to make another scenario in the same time. So you're going to just hold down Control Z until the world maps get. Oh, didn't mean to do undelete the C, but yeah. So you press Control Y to redo stuff, and then Control Z to undo stuff. So pretty much after that, that's pretty much it you really need to know. This is just like a simple guide, simple review. If you have any questions, just write them down in the comments and I'll try to help you out. So yeah, oh yeah, one more thing. Got the colors here too. So the red and the blue that the red that I use is a default color. Here though, you're gonna need to copy this color code, which is 00 F F F F from back for the like the if the blue team was attacking into that. So pretty much after you do that, next you got the army, the light red that he uses. The code that I like to use is FF7777. So it'll look like that color. And then the puppet country team, like say let's say like Hungary, or let's say Romania beat Hungary in a war, then it would be like this here, like the puppet country. So it would be slightly different than this color here. So this color here for the puppet countries is FF4242. So that's pretty much it. Oh, and also the color I use personally for the core territory of the blue is 200A8. So that's all you really need to know. I hope you all have fun mapping your own scenarios out. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it helped you out. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching the video. And if you enjoyed, please make sure you give this video a like to help other people find this so that we can know how to do it. And yeah, so after that, I hope you can get to finally mapping. So have a great day, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. And goodbye.